What is up? What is up? This is George I. Courtright. Looks like my lighting is off on here, but we're trying a little new setup today. Trying to go Facebook Live only. For some of you, I already told that we were going to do an early show today because it's my show and I can do what the hell I want. But I'm not here by myself. Who is here with me?
Joy Courtright.
Who? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Joy Courtright.
Damn right, Joy Courtright. This is Wifey. And we are going to do a Mad Week. This is a Mad Week, an earlier version. You know, it's always on Thursday. And this is the Facebook Live only. We have cut Ustream for right now. So I'm just doing this right now. So for those of you new to the show, what I usually do is say what we did this past weekend. And what did we do this past weekend?
Went to Page, Arizona.
Went to Page, Arizona. For those of you, well, this is going off Facebook Live, so obviously a lot of you have already seen the pictures from Page, Arizona. That is Antelope Canyon.
Yes.
And we went up there for Wifey's birthday. Happy birthday, my dear.
Thank you.
You are very welcome, you beautiful specimen, you. But that ain't the type of show that we putting on. It was a good time. For those of you who have not been to Page, Arizona, it is about 4.5 hours north of Phoenix, about 2 hours north of Flagstaff. And what it is a canyon created by running water, runoff water or some shit,
right?
In like Native American land, and it Navajo land, and it creates this cool ass effect on the water once it cuts through after years and years of erosion, wear, and all that stuff.
It's so cool. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Amazing how water can erode rock away, and it's just the most stunning thing you've seen.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Highly
recommend.
It is real cool. It is real cool. I know some of you think I am sideways, so if you're on your computer, I'm probably going to be sideways. But for other people, turn your camera. But anyways, Page, Arizona. We also went kayaking. What was that? Lake Powell? Lake Powell. That was real cool too. You know,
beautiful lake.
Yeah.
Clean.
Oh, it's clean. It's real clean.
Really clean. Clear water.
Yeah, this is one of the things that we saw on pictures and shit. As a matter of fact, one of the tour guides was telling us how some of the pictures are made famous, that, it's like $1 million pictures around the world, some in Vegas and all that stuff. And some may be on your Windows 10, right, like
screen. Yeah.
The other day it popped up.
Did it?
Yeah. It popped up Antelope Canyon, so I clicked on it like, it was there and all that stuff. So some of the pictures I took are similar to what's, on the computer on Windows 10 and shit. So it was real cool. It was real cool. We also
cliff jumping.
We also went cliff jumping. You know what? I'm probably gonna cliff jumping. See the video. And that's where I'm going to edit in a video of us cliff jumping.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to, see, right there? I'm going to edit that shit in.
All right.
So when I put it on YouTube, if you want to see us cliff jump, bang. Watch this later once I put the YouTube version up. And it was just real cool time. Page, Arizona, that was also the same weekend as the fight.
Yeah.
So, we went to this one place, when we were doing the whole kayaking and the tours and stuff, asked somebody, hey, where can we watch the Mayweather-Conor McGregor fight? They told us one place, went to that one place, it wasn't there. Page has only got 10,000 people population, and only one place in the whole town was showing the fight. So we had to end up, finding that it was at this pizzeria. Went to the pizzeria, and I swear the TV that they offered to have the fight on was like
a little bit bigger than your 17-inch screen.
It was probably like
24
24-inch TV.
It was probably 24.
High up over the bar. And they were like, hey, this is all we got right now. We're trying to set it up outside, but we're not seeing people out there until we can get it to work. After probably about 5 minutes, I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can go help them out, because I want to see the damn fight. And if you're going to give me something better I can work with, I want to see if I can do this. So I went out back, talked to the people, like, hey, I'm trying to help what I can do. They took me upstairs and showed me all their little workings. They had completely fucked this shit up.
I know.
It's like people they had no clue on how electronics, how TV or anything worked. So I was able to say, all right, where's the satellite cord coming from? All right, where's this coming from? Pieced it together. Went downstairs, got the TV working, had it on like a 54-inch TV, got it to fucking work. So I called myself a fucking hero for that night.
Yes, you were.
And then the owner actually came over and gave me two tens.
$20.
All right, so
our first round was free.
Yeah, the first round was free. First round of booze was free. He gave me $20 for helping him out. And then the fucking patio where we set it up was just packed. It was just overflowing. People
were off the patio.
Off the patio, watching in, all this shit.
Standing up, just watching it.
They were just watching, and what did you think of the fight? I know you're not the biggest boxing fan, but you appreciate, right?
Yeah, I thought Conor McGregor did really well. I thought he lasted pretty good.
Yeah, this lady right here, this one right here, was cheering for Conor McGregor.
I'm always cheering for the underdog.
The underdog.
Yeah, I feel sorry for them.
Rudy. Shit. But, everybody knew going into it, most likely Mayweather was going to win. It was his sport. Mm-hmm. He's the best at it. He's been the best at it. And people may not like him, but you got to respect him. Now he's 50-0. He took Rocky Marciano's record. He was 49-0, so he was tied. Took that shit. But overall, I thought it was very entertaining. I thought it was a very entertaining fight. I was sitting there talking with my cousin, and I want to say like the first 3 rounds, I would have scored it in favor of Conor. Because he was the more, one that was more aggressive. He was the one landing more hits, but I knew what Mayweather was all about. And I kept telling her, hey, he's just reading them. Just reading them. That's what he does in all this shit. And then once he did all that shit, he went at it and started winning and made it very entertaining. And, at the end of the fight, Mayweather said something like, hey, I owe it the fans one, I owe it the fans one because, they didn't like the Pacquiao fight, so I owe it the fans one. So I got to thinking like, damn, he worked us over. He absolutely worked us over. He wanted to give the entertainment. He knew he was going to win, but he didn't want to go out and people was like, oh, that was a bullshit fight. It was boring, because I was entertained. During the fight, I was entertained. Mm-hmm. But everybody fucking knew that Mayweather was gonna get him. So it was a good weekend all around.
Oh yeah.
I actually picked Mayweather to win in the 8th round, which would have got me some loot. But dude, $100 would have got me $1,400 if he would have won in the 8th round.
Yeah.
But he won in the 10th, so I didn't win. Oh well. It was a good time. Had a great time. Page was cool. Nice little small town. Antelope Canyon. For those of you who've never been, look it up. You will have a great time. Anytime you come to Arizona for a little bit. If you go to Grand Canyon, yeah, stop at Grand Canyon. peer over the fucking side. All right, you've been in the Grand Canyon. Then take your ass over to Antelope Canyon, and then you'll have a little bit more of a, "Ooh, shit, this is cool." I think it's way cooler than Grand Canyon.
I was impressed with Grand Canyon. I was
It's a
in
mountain.
awe of how freaking huge it is.
It's called Grand.
I understand, but you don't understand the
It's the
full.
Grand Canyon.
You don't
And
understand
it's
it
like-
until you get there, and you're like, "Holy crap!
Yeah,
This
well-
is a huge."
Yeah, it's Grand Canyon, and it's pretty much a mountain. So,
Okay, fine.
so
Well,
I'm
anyhow,
just saying.
I was
I'm
impressed,
just saying.
but Antelope is much prettier.
Yes, and yeah. So if you never heard of it, go check it out, Antelope Canyon. What else we do this past weekend? She got older a couple days ago, so happy birthday! Golf
Thank
clap,
you.
golf clap. Stole that from Marlon. Oh, I didn't watch the VMAs. I recorded the VMAs. I was planning on, talking to you guys about what happened in the VMAs, but absolutely did not watch it because just didn't feel like it. Mm-hmm. So I'll watch it and maybe talk about it next week. Once again, for those of you who do not know, this is my weekly show, A Mad Week. We are Facebook Live only. I used to do it on Ustream, but we're doing Facebook Live this week and trying something new. Let's see. I guess we can go into the news stories. Before we go into the major shit, of course, we all know Houston and major shit. Let me go over some of the stuff that I wasn't able to get to last week because of technical problems. One of the things that happened last week was these two white chicks went to an HBCU, Howard University in D.C., wearing, and you know what an HBCU is?
No.
Historically Black College.
Oh yeah, you told me that before.
So
I just didn't retain it.
she didn't retain it, but they, historically Black college, so the most student population is going to be black.
Right.
They walked on there wearing "Make America Great" hats and
they
attire.
white?
Yeah, they were two white chicks. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wearing that stuff. And then they was like, "Oh, we were getting harassed." People was like, giving us the finger and telling us to, go away. And how dare you wear that shit on the HBCU? Cause, the notion is Trump is racist. Trump is doing all this racist shit. And I'm not saying that he is a racist, but he's doing some bullshit when it comes to other races, whether it's the Muslim ban and all that shit, or even that Charlottesville, the Charlottesville thing. He's just not, boding well for any minorities, and he's looking like a racist. He may not be one, but he's acting like one. And for them to wear "Make America Great Again" apparel on an HBCU is fucked up. Would you wear some Trump gear on a historically black college?
Not all black people are for the left, anyway. So
not all.
you can't say that. Oh, well, they're going to offend every single person there.
No, it's not gonna-
all black people are for the left. Some are for the right as well. So you never know. No matter what, you're never going to please everybody. You're going to offend somebody no matter what the fuck you do because everyone's so sensitive.
Understandable. All right. After the...
Did they go there?
No, they didn't go there. They were just visiting campus on like a little tour. But,
Oh.
all right. After the Muslim ban, would you think it was smart to wear the same Trump shit into a mosque? It's like the same shit. He just offended that type of person, that culture of person, and then wear something that represents him. That's why.
I don't think he's against all Muslims. I think he's against trying to get the terrorists. And
No.
unfortunately, it's going to be hard to discriminate when you don't know which one's the terrorist.
There's more white terrorists in this country than there are Muslim terrorists.
Okay.
So, what he's doing is bullshit. And when it comes, it's absolute bullshit to say he's just trying to get rid of the terrorists, because not all Muslims are terrorists. Not all Muslims
that's true.
from
That's
certain,
what I'm saying.
those certain
They're not all terrorists,
No,
but,
but
that was probably his objective, is to just lessen the amount of terrorists trying to come over here. And there are terrorists here that are undercover and
So are we gonna
doing
get?
their shit.
So should we get rid of most of the white people? Should we stop white people from coming over? Because the shit in Barcelona, those were European. They were European, which they look white. They Caucasian. Let's use the word Caucasian. Caucasian. They were Caucasian of some sort. So should we limit those motherfuckers? There's a lot of people of lighter skin tones that are creating havoc and destruction. Motherfuckers on the London Bridge and all that stuff. On the bridges, London, or there's a whole bunch of shit going around in the world. There's terrorists with skin colors that aren't,
agreed,
of a different color. They're white.
Agreed.
They're Caucasian. My bad. So why aren't we limiting them? No, he's just going after the people of Muslim descent, which is absolute bullshit.
Wasn't it from certain countries? It wasn't
Yeah.
Muslim. It was a country.
Countries whose religion is mostly Muslim.
Okay.
Countries whose primary religion is Muslim.
Okay.
And that's what he was doing. And I'm not the only one that sees it this way. It's just bullshit what he's doing. He's creating controversy when it comes to race relations. The shit that he did with Charlottesville. He's like, oh, there was bad people on both sides. There was white supremacists on one side, people against white supremacists, and they were talking about, oh, there's bad people on both sides, but the fucking person that ran into the white chick, that was a white person.
I don't know what that.
The Charlottesville, you don't know what happened in Charlottesville?
I really don't.
I
know that something bad happened, but I don't pay attention.
See, that's why you need to go watch the shows. Watch the shows and watch A Mad Week, and you get abreast of some of the things that's happening in this world. And that's one of the major things that happened in this world is the bullshit that happened in Charlottesville, where there was white supremacists, people of KKK, alt-right motherfuckers, or whatever the fuck they are, white nationalists, they also call them. Pretty much white supremacist motherfuckers protesting because they were trying to take down the Robert E. Lee statue.
Okay.
Which is a Confederate, motherfucker. And he's got a statue, and people, were protesting. The statue was coming down, and white supremacists was like, no, we need to keep that statue up there. That represents us. Yes, I did the accent because I felt like it.
Is that how they sound?
That's how they sound. We need to keep him up there. That's how he sound. So, the white supremacist was like, we need to keep the statue, and then people who knew the KKK were coming are gonna be protesting the KKK. So one of the motherfuckers representing the KKK end up driving into the other people and killing one of the protesters. Yeah. So that motherfucker was white. That motherfucker should be seen as a terrorist. But guess what? There's no kind of ban to keep white people that's doing terrorism out of this country.
Well, I'm sure he was arrested.
That ain't shit. All right, then arrest any fucking terrorist.
For murder.
That's
He's
it.
arrested for murder.
All right, so, woo. Craziness. But motherfuckers, Trump is not doing shit for other cultures and other colors, and he's creating fucking race wars within our own country, and it's fucking bullshit. But then, so this all started from the two white chicks wearing "Make America Great Again" hats. It's bullshit. And this happened right after the Charlotte shit, and Trump saying the bullshit about what he did.
They're I think fucking teenagers.
Yeah, they were doing shit just to start shit, and then playing victim and shit. It's bullshit. Another thing. Oh shit. Oh, I was gonna see if this worked. the picture of them. Bang. Let's see. See, I have to figure out ways to put my video visuals on here since I'm just Facebook Live. This is something new. So that's what these little punk ass bras look like. They think they fucking cute. They ain't. Punk asses.
Stupid teenagers.
All right. Well, that's somebody. Those were two chicks creating trouble. And let's go to some shit where there's people coming together. Male students in San Benito High School in California wore shoulderless shirts to support female students. Here's the visual. Here's the visual. All right, this is one of the scripture. It shows a dude. He went to school wearing this shoulderless shirt because the school kicked out about 20 girls, sent them home because they were showing shoulders, saying it was against school policy, against school dress code and shit. Although the previous year, that wasn't happening. As well as they went to the yearbooks from previous years and kept showing different pictures like, hey, you didn't do this back then, you didn't do this then, here's, years, blah, 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 why are you doing this now? And then protests, some of the students came, including males, bearing their shoulders. The school officials said they were, upholding the dress code for their own safety, for the girls' own safety. Mm-hmm. So, this is one way that people can fucking watch out for another, band together when there's bullshit happening, protests, get together, show support for each other. That's people banding together, and that's what we need more around here, is people banding together, watching out for another motherfucker, instead of all this hatred, all this fucking bullshit that is going on in this world. People need to come together instead of try to break people apart with racism like Donald Trump. But anyways, let's move on. That was another story, and here is my last story from last week. This is fucked up. A teen was arrested after a video of a dance of him dancing across a crosswalk in Saudi Arabia. The thing is, it was filmed last year, but it just now went viral. So they found out who it was, and they arrested his ass. And here is the video. Well, he said disrupting traffic and improper public behavior. But this little guy was getting busy, and he ended up getting arrested. They didn't hold him for that long, but they wanted to, make a statement for motherfuckers not to do this again. And he had to make a written pledge not to do it again. Oh. But it's hilarious how shit that happens, a while ago is coming, just now surfacing.
Yeah, there should be a statute. That crime was over a year ago.
Well, not only just a crime, but just shit on the internet. Some things don't blow up until a long time after.
Yeah.
You know that one nigga video that was showed. I really miss my nigga. Oh, fucking hilarious. That shit was made 3 years ago. But it's just now getting popular.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, that's some of the shit from that I didn't get to because I wasn't able to put visuals. Now some of the shit from this week. Well, pretty much the only thing this week. Houston, man.
Yeah.
Houston. I was able to reach out to my buddies Smelly and Becker. And they good to go. Smelly didn't show that he had anything going on with his stuff, but Becker said his stuff was starting to, some water was coming in and all that stuff.
Right.
I saw a picture of him putting his collection of Jordans on like a bunk bed so he
The
don't get
highest
those
thing.
wet. So he doesn't get them wet. But this shit is fucking crazy. And just much love go out to the people of Houston. Hope everything goes well. You know, people need to come together and, you know, help those people down there. Kevin Hart did this little challenge to his celebrity friends and shit, you know, saying, hey, you know, I would love for all my celebrity friends to pledge $25,000 to, you know, a charity or something like that to help Houston out. JJ Watt from the fucking Houston Texans football team, he has been putting together different charities. He made like a GoFundMe type shit. Right now he's up to 7 million. His goal is 10 million, but there's all kinds of people that are you know, trying their hardest to help out the people of Houston. And Master P, I don't fucking like Master P's music whatsoever. Never really liked him, period. I respect him as a businessman. You know who Master P is?
No.
He's a fucking rapper of shitty ass rap. I don't even think I know one song that I fucking like. Fuck that shit. I fucking hate that shit. But he has the nerve to, you know, make a statement about what Kevin Hart is doing. Like, oh, you shouldn't come out and, you know, put people on blast or, you know, challenge people in public. You know, people gonna do what they want to do. You know, if people want to, you know, donate, they're gonna donate. So there was no reason for him to come out and do that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I understand. I understand where he's coming from. I absolutely understand. You know, people are going to do what they're going to do. It's people's money. They can do what they want to do. Shit. We live, as humbly as I can put it, we are living not just at a level to get by.
Right.
We're living above that. So that's humbly put. And then I don't want nobody telling me, oh, you got this and that, so you should be doing this for the homeless or doing this for fucking charities. Like that one fucking motherfucker at George Miss, one of my people that I went to school with. I was posting, you know, invited
Your
them.
invitation.
Invited them to come to George Miss, which is my birthday for those of you who do not know. Invited them to come to a party that I was putting on. And, you know, it was going to be fun. It was going to have booze, going to have people having a good time. He put in the invite, instead of having a party, maybe you guys should do something productive, like help the homeless, go to a food shelter and shit. This is for my fucking birthday. He put this on the fucking invite. And it's like, motherfucker, come on. So I get where he's coming from, but, you know, that ain't what we need right now. That people need fucking money. However, Kevin Hart was doing it. There's some people that might not have done shit if Kevin Hart wouldn't have put that out there. You know, I saw Chris Brown put like $100,000 out, and different like rappers, basketball players, football players. They're all contributing to Houston, and it's just cool shit.
Yeah.
It's just cool shit, you know. A lot right now. I heard that there was like 37 deaths so far.
Oh.
And that's not good.
No.
That's not good. One thing I did not fucking like, the Astros and the Astros and Texas Rangers.
Right.
This is Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
So there was supposed to be a series in Houston against the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers, who are in Dallas.
Right.
They were supposed to have their series in Houston, but of course the floods hit and all that shit. So Houston was like, "Hey, we have a series with you guys at your house later in September. So why don't we just swap? We come to Dallas now, y'all come to Houston later when everything surpasses." The fucking the Rangers was like, "No, y'all can come up here during your flood, but later on in September, we're gonna have it here as well. You know, we don't want to do this to our fans within 24 hours, saying, hey, you gotta, you know, your tickets are gonna be swapped and all this stuff. And plus, if we come to your place in September, that means we got 4 away series, so it just puts a burden on us for us to just swap them. You can come up here, but we're not just swapping. I think that was bullshit.
Yeah, that was pretty freaking rude.
That was fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, in a time like this, you know, people should be helping
They
out
were
one another.
asking for a truly legitimate reason. It wasn't some
legit.
like, you know, pussy story.
No.
It was, you obviously know, they're having a fucking crisis, for God's sake.
So they end up
Help a fucking guy out.
Yeah, they end up playing the damn series between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers in St. Petersburg, Florida, where the Tampa Bay Rays play.
Yeah.
And it's just, that hurts my fucking heart seeing that shit. You know, people need to come together and help one another out. Another thing that showed that people are just assholes was, of course, the mega church dude, Joel Osteen. He got put on blast because he made a statement that, hey, you know, people were like, hey, open up your church, you know, for people to come in as shelter and all that stuff. He made an excuse like, well, there's kind of flooding, you know, people can't get to it right now. And then people like called him out on like social media, like, nope, I'm standing out here right now and it looks like, you know, people can get there. Like, well, I'll open up my doors once all the shelters are, you know, full. So after everybody else is full, that's only the time that you'll open up your doors. That's kind of bullshit. And after he got like bombarded with all kinds of shit on social media, regular media, he ended up opening up his door, saying, "Oh, okay, yes, you know, we'll let people in now." I thought that was bullshit, you know. And this is a person of, you know, a religious based person. You know, he's supposed to be about God and helping everybody, but yet in a time of crisis, he closes his doors to the people who really need him. You know, he's making, I think it's like between 40 and 70 some $million each year as a church. So these are people, regular people who giving like sometimes the last dollars they have out of their paycheck to the church.
Yeah.
For that shit. And then he still has his doors closed in this time of need. So I thought that was kind of bullshit. Oh, Ann Coulter, this bitch, she's stupid. She's, I don't even know how to describe her. Just media personality. You know, I can't recall exactly what she's been on and all that stuff, but she's a media personality. But she made a statement about how this storm is kind of karma for Houston because they had a lesbian mayor for a little bit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And they don't have one now. The lesbian mayor is not in place now. The lesbian mayor was in place between 2010 and 2016. But she said, oh, this just, you know, God bringing back karma because they had a lesbian for mayor during that time. So, yeah.
So fucking stupid.
Some people are just stupid-ass motherfuckers.
Fucking stupid.
Some people are stupid-ass motherfuckers. I don't have too much. Like I said, that's a major issue. Houston, man. Whatever you can do, do what you can if that's what you want to do. My goal is to donate blood like I usually do. And, you know, I'll play my little 50-50 raffles and shit. Yeah, I know it ain't a direct way to, you know, donate, but it's a fun way for me to donate. I donate that shit. And other shit. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but there's different ways to donate and help these people from Houston out. You know, good luck to everybody. I hope everybody can get out and, you know, recover. You know, I was hearing about stories about how, you know, Katrina. How Katrina hit New Orleans and shit.
Yeah.
And people like, all right, shit, fuck this. I'm going to relocate. And they relocated to Houston. And then now they got hit again.
Yeah. I heard a lot. I heard that too.
A
lot of people went to Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it wasn't. It's a common thing that people that this was like their second go round on this shit, and just a batch of bad luck, man.
Yeah.
So hopes and well wishes go out to everybody experience that shit in Houston, man. Much love goes out to everybody. Once again, it's a mad world out there, man. It's a mad world out there. Don't be part of the fucking madness. Be a part of the shit that fucking helps out the madness. I'm gonna review this little situation, how this Facebook Live goes today, and see if this can work. Hopefully, I can get the visuals, a little bit smoother next time. But
It worked out good.
you like that?
Yeah.
The lighting's a little like she's glowing. She's glowing, and I'm dark as motherfucker. It's like the little angels and shit. You're the fucking angel on the shoulder, and I'm fucking the devil and shit, and I'm all red. Go Cards, by the way, with my jersey. Uh-oh. Who's that? Courtright. That's me. All right, so thank you for watching. Every Thursday, usually the regular time is at 8 p.m. It's going to be on Facebook, on my page. So this is A Mad Week with George I. Courtright. My special guest this week is my wife.
Joy Courtright.
And enjoy. If you just caught the last part or came in, I will be editing this video and putting it on YouTube. So go and watch that when it happens. Thank you for watching. We out.
Bye.
I wanna show you places we could see. No stress, no responsibilities. Smooth melodies and good company. Good weather for riding mountains. By beauty we surrounded. Don't